All right, here's the creek. It's running a little shallow at the moment, but it goes all the way back. All right. I'm gonna start off by just getting some pebbles, separating them in the largest Ziploc bags they have. All right, let's get started. Okay, and then to get it all cleaned out with water, I'm going to poke some holes in the bottom of it once I get back to my house. And I'll have a bunch of pea pebble rocks. Okay, now that I have it completely filled up, I am going to close it, and then I'm going to start looking for a little bit larger rocks and do the same thing in the bag. All right. If you do this a decent ways away from your house, just make sure you bring a backpack or something, or more than one person to help you carry all the weight, especially if you're just trying to make one trip. Okay, first material. Just use a measuring cup or some type of plastic bowl to scoop it up to help get more at a time. Just seems to help. Right. Next material I'm going to get are larger rocks, like medium, a little bit larger than the pebbles, like this sized. And I just do that by scraping the top and not so deep underneath, and I'll just move more often. Okay, now I have about a half, maybe a little bit more size bag right here that I'm going to once again close up, and once I get back to my house, I will poke holes in the bottom of them and drain them, or you can use a colander or a strainer. Okay. Now I'm going to actually go hand select pick some larger rocks from a few different areas. Okay, I'm gonna be looking for just a little bit larger sized rocks, like this. Any creek that has good flowing water, at least some point in time, will have a lot of very carved out and detailed, intricate rocks. And I just like to get those. It helps bring more contrast and detail to your pieces. I'm getting some with like algae and moss on them, just to help kickstart some of the growth in my miniature terrain. Let's go down just a little bit and look. See, that one's really carved out and beautiful. Just look around, and you'll eventually find some pretty neat looking rocks. So you can look in the water, but if you look in the water, make sure you clean those rocks for any possible bacteria or anything like that that could be in or on the rock. Just in case if you're putting animals in it. If you're not, it doesn't really matter, especially if you put like springtails or some type of isopod, then you should be fine. Oops. Drop from the rocks. I like that one. Eventually I'll get better at this, but you can just walk along the creek line looking for rocks. I'm just looking for ones that pop out to me, because you don't really need as many larger rocks as you do your medium rocks or your pebbles or your gravel or something like that. These are just main focal pieces of your escape. Like, it's got a lot of things that I can just put little plants into, or let moss grow inside of, or even just leave it for the detail. That one's a little bit too large for that one. Ooh, that one's pretty. See what I mean? It'll just carve out all the rocks. There's a rock. Oh, never mind. There's a rock. There was a rock stuck in that. That one can go in a medium bag. Okay. Just always look around. It's all about trying to get it as natural as possible. with little pops. I'll get some moss and some other plants in a little while. Be careful when flipping over rocks like this. There could be an animal underneath it. I wouldn't use a little 3-inch rock to flip it either. It could lead to really bad things if there's a snake or something underneath it. But like I said, it's still the colder months, so I'm not really worried about snakes too much. Even though it is a warm day, so it is possible. But I've been in this property my whole life, so I'm pretty confident with my abilities out here at least. And in most places. I'm not the best at anything, but I'm pretty good at a lot of things. I like that one. It's got a lot of detail. See, and you can actually use super glue, Gorilla Glue, or just, it has to be a certain type, and I will show y'all later on in the video what that is. But yeah, just get intricate little designing rocks and beautiful little pieces. It'll help your scape in the long run. All right, I think that's enough large rocks. Now I'm gonna get some big rocks, such as this one and this one. I'm probably just gonna carry those in my bag though. Probably just gonna get about 3 or 4 maybe. Just look around, keep your eyes open. You'll find rocks like this one. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I might take it up there just in case. But this one is beautiful. You could plant plants in that. Just make sure they're low soil needing plants. They don't need very much soil enrichment. There's 4. Let's go get a few more guys. This little animal bed. Is there anything in there, guys? You'll let me know. No, I don't think so. What about that one? No, I don't think so. I do like that rock, even though we're past medium-ish rocks. It's always just good to look around. You can find more intricate ones than you already have. You can just add them. Look how pretty clear this water is. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's so clear. We do have a lot of large bullfrogs out here, deer, and a lot of other things. I'm here in Arkansas. That's where I live. Got some more medium rocks. I just liked how they looked. Got a lot of deer tracks out here. I'm gonna put a game cam up pretty soon. just to look, see them. See, this one has a lot of pops of color. It'll look good with some other darker colors. And then see how those contrast against each other? Makes each other pop. There's a little cliff bank. That's cute. Got a crossing. See, detailed little holes in it. So you're gonna put, I didn't have pockets. Never mind, guys. I was gonna put my rocks in my pockets, but forgot. I don't even have pockets. It's got a large bulge in it. I might take that one. Looks kind of cool. It's really clear too. I don't know how well it's going to come through, but it's beautiful. Like an old rock quarry. There's another one. That one looks a lot deeper though. Probably just a little possum, a raccoon. Doing and checking safely. I'm doing this in the winter. It's still like 57 here. So I don't really have to worry about many snakes or reptiles or wildlife messing up their ecosystem and or stressing them out or personally getting hurt. Just make sure you're safe. I always like to get a little extra. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. My grandma always told me that. A lot of the rocks that are still in moving water will have a lot of intricate like patterns on them. Okay. Next, I'm going to hand pick some larger rocks. Ziploc bags, always the way to go. You can carry large amounts of small materials and they're waterproof. At least until you put a hole in. be careful when you're placing the rock.